Nutex Industries introduces ZetexPlus, the asbestos-free fabric that can withstand continuous temperatures as high as 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. This oven is heating investment casting molds. You're about to see how ZetexPlus mitts stand up to the wear and tear of handling these molds right out of the oven. Until now, there have been few safety fabric alternatives in the 1,500 to 2,000 degree range that can offer your personnel this type of protection, and all of them expensive. The mitts the workers are wearing are made of ZetexPlus. Remember, the temperature of the molds they're carrying runs between 1,900 and 2,300 degrees. New ZetexPlus not only costs less, it's also more durable than high silica and ceramic fabrics for a wide range of applications. ZetexPlus is a highly textured silica-based fabric with a patented inorganic binder applied by a proprietary process to withstand continuous temperatures up to 2,000 degrees. In this laboratory setup, a length of ZetexPlus is mounted 3 inches from a propane torch flame. The fabric turns cherry red where the flame touches. Within the same setup, a piece of regular ZETEX cloth burns through in just 11 seconds, which is standard for traditional fiberglass fabric before the introduction of ZetexPlus. The technician is using a temperature probe to measure the heat of the flame. This burn test, incidentally, continued for more than 4 hours before the experiment was finally stopped. ZetexPlus withstood the experiment without crystallizing or deteriorating. Various temperature measurements were made on both sides of the fabric. With the temperature probe in the torch flame, the temperature reached about 1,880 degrees. On the side of the fabric opposite the flame, with the probe held at 3 inches above the cherry red spot, the temperature settled at only 95 degrees. With the probe 2 inches above the hot spot, the temperature reached 109 degrees. At 1 inch, the temperature climbs to 179 degrees. At 1/2 inch, it is still some 1,500 degrees below flame temperature. This series of measurements is an excellent indication of ZetexPlus' ability to act as a heat barrier. The key to ZetexPlus' unique heat-blocking capability is that the fabric conducts heat radially along the fabric surface, rather than transversely through the fabric. The cloth doesn't melt or crystallize, despite the intensity of the flame. The fabric structure remains intact, therefore increasing its life in any application. Allowed to cool, you can still see that the cloth structure remains intact. Only the ZetexPlus coating has been affected. Here, ZetexPlus stretches beneath a torch cutting a piece of 3/4 inch steel plate. As you can see, the cloth caught the molten metal and the cut-off piece of hot steel as well. ZetexPlus provides outstanding insulation with high tensile strength and excellent resistance to abrasion, flames, sparks, and molten splash. And it generates little smoke or fumes. When it comes to protecting your personnel and other areas of your work environment, ZetexPlus should be your standard for safety. ZetexPlus is a product of Nutex Industries, Victor, New York.